40 player online. How's it going, guys? RealRadman here, back at it again with another video and more news on NASCAR Heat Evolution. So they just announced that there's going to be 40 player online races. So multiplayer can be up to 40 players. Wow. That's a huge accomplishment. If this thing can work, that is a huge accomplishment. I have the article in the description down below. The link is right there. So go ahead, click on it, follow along with me. This is going to be a purely face cam video because I just want to talk directly to you guys. Not going to put any screenshots up there. I'm just going to read off some of the article to you. I will put screenshots of the article, I guess. I'll put screenshots of the article for you guys, things that I think are really important. But follow along with me and let's just get right into this. This is huge news. In previous NASCAR console games, each multiplayer game was hosted by a specific user, and that kind of peer-to-peer system could result in a number of issues. NASCAR 9 was somewhat like this. It did have a server, but whoever the host of the race was had a huge impact on the race itself. The host could leave or have a poor connection, and that could negatively alter the entire race. We knew that system wouldn't fly if we wanted to put 40 players together in NASCAR Heat Evolution. So they built a new system where each online's game data is hosted by a server. All race data comes from that server, so the entire race experience is no longer tied to any one player. This is really good news. We have servers in the game, so there were rumors that it wasn't going to be server-based, but it is server-based. And it's not that peer-to-peer server, it's more like a overall consensus server. Like everyone's put onto one server. It's kind of like that Call of Duty kind of way, where everyone's just put into a server, and that server should be kind of normal. It's kind of like Overwatch, Rocket League, Call of Duty. That kind of way is basically what NASCAR Heat Evolution is going for. Forza as well. Forza, it's kind of what they're following as well. There will be 3 different online lobbies available: no rules, normal, and hosted. So no rules is basically a beginner learning to bump, crash, all that stuff. There are no rules in the lobby. Just go ahead, have some fun. I actually do like that lobby because for friends, that's going to be kind of fun. Just having shit go everywhere. It'll be kind of fun. Normal is for players who want to test their skills but are still looking for a good, clean, and friendly race. Hosted. This lobby is for people who are more serious about racing. Race hosts will have the option to decide which level of player can join the session. For example, if the host only wants a racer's level 5 or higher, he or she can set that parameter when creating the session. In addition, hosts have the right to boot players from the game. Thank God we could boot players from the game. That's a big deal. Within each of these lobbies, players have the option of joining an existing session or creating their own. Really big deal. I touched on this before. In NASCAR 9, you could see what lobbies were open and what you wanted to join. This is a huge thumbs up for DMR at this point. You're able to choose your own lobby. You can see what's going on, and if you see like a particular name or some names in the lobby that you have raced with before, you can join with them and know that that's going to be pretty good racing. It's not going to be a lobby where there's a lot of crashes or a lot of people just wanting to fool around. It's going to be a lobby where you know that players want to race and have fun, and that's what NASCAR 9 did so well, was be able to get that community together and get the certain people who wanted to race together to race together. You never really had to deal with scrabbers on the other end. I don't even know what a scrabber is. Also, the ability to kick. Ability to kick people is huge as well. This is a real thumbs up for DMR. When creating your own race, you'll be able to select the track, number of laps, fuel, tire wear, and max number of players. Once a race has been created, it will begin in 60 seconds whether the requested number of drivers have joined or not. So one thing that is a little bit disappointing: no practice, no qualifying. Again, understandable if you want to go for 40. I'm giving my opinion at the end of this video, but I'm just saying what they're doing. They're going for 40 players. They're going for, that big quantity number. There's going to be no qualifying. There's going to be no practice. It's basically going to be lap times. So the fastest car will probably start first. And, there you go. Previous lap times of the track, basically. Now, this is where some of you guys might get a little bit ticked. I know a lot of my friends on the Full Throttle Racing page, my NASCAR buddies there, they're going to get ticked by this one. Unfortunately, due to the resources required to balance 40 separate players in one race, caution flags will not be available in online multiplayer. It's not an ideal situation, but we really believe in the new opportunities that multiplayer on this scale opens up. Pitting will still be available in online races depending on the race length and where options selected. Finally, players will have the option to create a private race and invite their friends. This feature is perfect for NASCAR Heat Evolution leagues that want to host weekly races. Now, no cautions. Here's the thing about this. If you want to run a league, which I know a lot of people do want to run a league, you want the cautions to be there. But here's my but here, because a lot of people are going to get kind of upset that there are no cautions, but this is the but. You can still if you have communication, so let me put it this way, there are apps and there are programs out there nowadays where you could have a lot of people in one kind of call and everyone can communicate together. Or back in the day, what we did was we had 2 separate Xbox Live party chats. So there'd be a leader of one party chat and a leader of another party chat, and those guys would communicate with each other on the phone. Everyone else would kind of follow their lead. We would call our own cautions. This was on NASCAR Inside Line. We would be calling our own cautions. For league racers, I really want to urge you guys, this is not that big of a deal that there's going to be no cautions. For the normal kind of race, if you want to have like a 32-lap race, yeah, it's kind of a big deal. But for league racing, which a lot of people want to do, this isn't a big deal. If there is no lag, if the servers are good, you can call your own cautions. If someone wrecks, you can communicate with the rest of the guys and say, all right, caution is out. Everyone slow down. Everyone do what you're supposed to do. It's if you have good leaders like we had in our league, it's going to work. So I want to urge everyone, just calm down on that part. I understand DMR. They're trying their best. Listen, 40 players is... I don't know what to say. I've never seen that done in a racing game. Obviously, Battlefield has 64, but Battlefield's not racing. So this is going to be interesting. For league racers, I urge you guys, again, don't worry about the cautions. Calling your own cautions to me is better than actually following the game's caution rules, because sometimes the game's caution rules can be kind of annoying. Multiplayer will only feature human drivers on the track, so if there are 24 human players in a session, you will see 24 cars on screen. Your starting position is determined by previous lap times at the track. Those with the faster lap times will start close to the front, helping to ensure that players of equal racing ability are placed near one another for a clean start. If a player quits a race for any reason, their car will disappear from the race, but everyone else can continue to compete for the checkered flag. Players who will finish online multiplayer races will get speed points, as they do in offline racing. September 13th, the game comes out. So let me just give my opinion now. I went through the entire article. I gave my opinion on basically what they've been doing. I like what they're doing. I think it's really good from them. Now let me just give my straight up opinion, what I believe this direction is. So for DMR's first game, this is a huge step. I was not expecting this. I was expecting maybe 24. I said back in the day, I really like quality over quantity. If I was a game developer, I would take the quality over the quantity. I wouldn't do what Forza really did and try to go for the biggest amount of multiplayer or put the most people in multiplayer. I would go for less lag, great racing, even though if it meant less people, then, you know, I would still do the less people with less lag kind of philosophy. DMR is obviously going for that quantity. They're going for the number 40. They're also going for the quality as well. They're trying to do it with 40 players. And listen, I want to believe them, but until I see it, that is really, really hard to do. To get 40 players with not that much lag and no glitches and all that stuff, that is super hard. If they do it, I mean, bravo. Like I can't say anything at that point. So guys, that is it. That is the end of the video. Just to give out some more news on the game, there is a Twitch stream coming out. So if you guys remember my Rage video, which DMR knows about, the Rage video on that Twitch stream for their first stream was not very good. They're coming out with a second stream. Brad Keselowski is going to be in it. A couple of other YouTubers are going to be in it as well. I don't know the names off of my head right now. But go ahead, check that out. It's going to be 11 a.m. Eastern, I'm pretty sure, on August 10th on Twitch on their channel. So go ahead, check that out. I'm going to be making a reaction video to it. I'm not going to be taking any gameplay. I might take some screenshots on my Mac while watching it, but I know some other YouTubers are going to be there. Pay attention to them. Okay, so if you guys really want to see what kind of the raw gameplay will look like, they're going to have the gameplay. I'm not going to take it from them. That's their content. I'm just going to make my reaction on it. Hopefully one day I'll be able to get my own gameplay as well before the game comes out, but probably not. I'll probably just have to wait till the gameplay or the game actually comes out on September 13th, and then I'll be able to share it with you guys. But until then, I'm not really going to be able to do anything. So I'm just going to make my reaction on the Twitch stream. Hopefully it's not another Rage video. Hopefully, DMR, don't make me do another Rage video. Hopefully it's good. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. Go ahead, check out the channel. I have the NASCAR Thunder series going on right now, and the NASCAR Thunder episode, what episode am I on? I don't even know. Am I on 5, 4? I have no idea. I think 4, episode 4? Yeah, episode 4 is coming out later today after I upload this. So until then, guys, have a great day. I will see you later with NASCAR Thunder 2004, and peace out.
I never said I was perfect. See, I never claimed to be, cause perfect is perception, perception is all that they can see. A vacancy replacing the space and place where my heart should be. Harping on these emotions, self-loathing, broken, what's wrong with me? A song to me is more than just some bullshit in words. It's the only time some nobody like me